Can you go to a minute? Go to a minute and look at that and look mad.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy CJ the Gamer, back here with another Madden 23 franchise series live stream, man. So, I'm back, you guys, man. We're going to be continuing with the NFL playoffs 2025. You know what I'm saying? We got 2 more wildcard weekend games. We're going to be handling those tonight. We got this 4:40 game, and we got an 8:15 game, or 8 o'clock games around that time, you know. So, let's take care of these games, man. First up, though, we got the Commanders, man. Number 2 Commanders. I saw by the title, number 2 Commanders taking on the number 7 Seahawks. So, yeah, let's get into it, man. Y'all haven't already, go check out the other playoff shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Bengals, Dolphins, Packers, and Rams. Oh, we good, okay? What's good, kid? What's good, okay? Oh. Let's get into this one. Got the Commanders going to the Super Bowl, man. So I'm sticking with that. I am sticking with that, because you smell like bap. Alright, should be a good one, though. It's going to be a good game right here. Seahawks playoff experience. Commanders playoff experience as well, but, you know.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Seahawks and the Commanders, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Lucas and Trevor. Lucas and Trevor.
As postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, and Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who will be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. Intensity level will be off the charts.
Sure. Commanders will receive. Washington will receive. Yeah, I went. I just got home about an hour ago. Ain't no better tomorrow, man. Kiss my ass.
Is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return.
I think camp start.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Commanders making their way out. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And there's really no under throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands that defense tends to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna today was good though.
Compared to fucking that's complete. Terry McCollum with it. Able to get this one across the first catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got first down too.
It's solid.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Oh shit! Oh, good pass.
Oh. The quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Second and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks.
Show out in these playoffs.
On the other side of the field now, it's first
show out in these playoffs.
They've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Lawrence.
I've got to put players out in the title today.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Again, it's Lawrence.
Lawrence. Clear.
And his throw is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
3rd and 10. He throws it deep. He would have. What the?
And this is dropped.
Oh
boy.
He dropped. He actually shot him.
Play early, but he could not secure it.
3-0 coming up.
So on 4th down, Ron Rivera sends out the field goal unit from the right hash. This from 48.
48.
And this is
damn, he just missed him
upright. It's no good.
Failed job right here.
Playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
And out now come the Seahawks. And you know, listen, there's two ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it, or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase any given Sunday or Saturday, as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Second and 2.
He drops back to throw. Off the mark.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try for the first one.
Walker.
They will have a first down here at about the 40. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. They go play action here on first down.
Loop.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again.
Middle.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Got him.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26.
Defense. Show out in the playoff game. Top 5 defense.
Walker now at 1st and 10. Down to the 22-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They're going to look to throw.
Oh, that's a good pass.
He's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
Dyson shit won't get that boy in the zone.
1st and 10 at the 11.
Dangerous.
He'll look to throw.
Lucas.
Returning right back to Lockett. From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Break. He didn't even break. We're in the middle of Kenneth.
It's Walker. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. A couple extra tight ends in formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Every run. Yeah, 4 down.
He'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
Don't worry, man.
This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries and just 2 yards.
Good stop right there.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense.
Shit, don't worry.
Countered it with
That
extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And his kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they were in field goal range last time.
Back on to the field.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have
Brock Bowers. Big completion there.
Differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme
Brock Bowers.
in these playoffs. And the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but you can limit
have his man, Scary Terry. First down.
Got
a chain moving.
Down to about the 32-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense,
Good morning, with Scary.
weapons
Catch it.
and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did.
Goes there. You have another first down.
And he's going to be brought
That
down
is
about the 16.
Seahawks. Jonathan Jefferson
Hang on
down.
now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We'll step aside for just a moment.
He's okay. Prayers in the chat. Prayers in the chat. Prayer emojis in the chat.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first
Trevor
and 10.
and this Washington offense moving.
From the red zone now, they'll look
Brock Bowers for another Commanders first down. Set up shop. Knocking on the door. First and goal.
Bunches here these last few plays. They moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Gotta get my haters, man. Get something to talk about.
And they'll run with ETN.
ETN has blown up. Nothing there.
Yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now
CRG line all over.
3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a
Trevor.
Now a second down throw for the end zone.
Defense there for Seahawks. Pressure was coming too. He backfield here. Third and goal. Looks to throw. Trevor runs into pressure and he will just throw it away.
Just throw this one over on the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they
tied his ball game up.
every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60%.
They do it.
Just to be in the
tied up 3-3.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
But I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play, attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Going right back to Dotson. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On first down, Lawrence. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up, and then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns.
Oh my God!
10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a
No, that wasn't a fumble. That's coming. Yeah, that's not a fumble, yeah. That's coming back. His feet was down. I hope he thought that was a fumble. I don't think that's a fumble.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before the ball comes loose? And is the video...
Let's come around the football.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Turner. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Lawrence. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And the stop here will come at the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Etienne up the middle, and not much running room. Down to the 32. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Completes it to Samuel. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
I give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may have been turned into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. The Seahawks take back over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
A lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Two minutes gone by, second quarter. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard into the 39. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down.
On third down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Lawrence. Etienne bringing in another one. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be fourth down. Washington going to send out their punter. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Yeah, on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play force 4th down.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Jeffrey Simmons in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
Intercepted by the Seahawks.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Anderson on the jet sweep. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Chase Young coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. So on 4th down, Pete Carroll's going to call out his field goal unit. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation.
There he goes, left side. 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 77 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Yeah, the final tally, as told by Next Gen Stats, he hit 21.5 miles per hour. Whoa. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Running left is Walker. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 3rd and 2. Now Lawrence. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
After a play like that, it should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are once again back in front. Now the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Again, it's Lawrence. Open man is Samuel, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. He'll get that underneath Etienne. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a touchdown!
Jahan Dotson as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Deron Payne busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This, the second of our triple header here on Wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's NFC wildcard game. And it's the LA Rams who are
Trevor Lawrence keeping these boys in the game, man. 3 picks, pick 6. So, yeah, score. He really must be blowing them out right now.
Here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first
Man,
half,
his
and they
defense
did
playing
not
pretty
do
good.
much at all in terms of throwing the football.
Trevor
in those
Lawrence
first
really
2 quarters. That's
set
gonna
it up
need to
well, but
improve
yeah, he
if they
came
wanna
out 2
race
touchdown
this
passes himself, so
deficit.
I'm doing good,
Meanwhile, for
doing
Washington,
solid. Hopefully,
they were much more
you know what I'm
successful
saying,
throwing the
he
football than their
can cut them
counterparts.
turnovers out in the
As you
second
can see
half,
the
and
numbers there.
game should be over with. So,
all right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Fields it right around the goal line.
for the team, they got to get some more on offense, man, getting carried by the defense.
The Seahawks offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're moving to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. And this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Trying the left side with Walker. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On third down, here's Walker. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They run again with Walker. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he still makes a catch, even though it was tapped by the linebacker. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
But when we see the ball tipped in the air, sometimes we get a little roll change, don't we? Because when it's in the air, sometimes the defensive back becomes the receiver. And in this case, the receiver looked like a defensive back, but ended up a receiver.
He caught it as a receiver. Hey. Straight ahead, Walker. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Second and 5. This is caught. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. What a stand so far defensively. And now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And this one is right through. And And that'll bring them back within a point. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. First chance for the Commanders' offense now as they head out for their opening series of the second half. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Now Lawrence to throw. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Another tote for Etienne. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They go play action now. Lawrence able to connect with Dotson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Robinson. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Here's Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. From 3 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Point after try forthcoming. And with that, the lead is up to 8. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Sticking with Walker on second down. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And they will take over 1st and 10. Trevor Lawrence, helmet on, ready to go as he brings out this offense. He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, instead of warp speed, it's
snail's pace.
Oh, snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants. Feels like he has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's
we're going to sim.
7
I'm
yards.
going to sim a couple drives now, you know what I'm saying? Man is looking to extend their lead. There we go. It's 4th quarter time, y'all. Throw them fours up. We're going 17. Man is looking to score. 1st and go at the 1. They score. Brian Robinson Jr., man. BBJR. Commanders extend their lead. 38-23. Seahawks. Gotta lock it. Okay. Seahawks looking. Gotta get some points on the board. Gotta get a touchdown. Bill Disley scores. Seahawks get on board 30, 38. I need some stops now. Need to stop from that defense. Getting attentive against defense, that's gonna help. Man is looking to run the clock out now. Oh, that's tough. That's game. Yeah, that's game. Commanders win 38-30. They move on in the playoffs now. This game, guys. I was enjoyed that game.
Left. The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
This game, like I say, Trevor Lawrence, he was keeping them boys in the game. Y'all came with flaws, but like those 3 picks he threw, like imagine he never threw those 3 picks. The game would have been over, to be honest. She also have less points too, under 20 points. 3 touchdowns though, 500 yards, jeez. That's rating good. So I think okay, we have 500 yards too. It's a lot of 500 yards. Wow. Lucas only had. He didn't play bad today. He only had 1 touchdown pass. Like I say, defense was just, you know, all over him. We're all getting red zone touches, 2 touchdowns. Jahan Dawson, 10 receptions, 130 yards and a touchdown. Curtis, 7 receptions, 111 yards. Terry McLaurin, 6 receptions, 152 yards and a touchdown. Brock Bowers, 5 receptions, 66 yards and a touchdown. Our boy DK, only 4 receptions. DK, come on now. Come on, it's playoff time. He did not show up. Lockett had 9 receptions, 79 yards. But come on, DK. Avery Simmons, Payne, Chase Young, Terrell Taylor, Tariq Woolen, and Jamal Adams had those picks. Tariq Woolen had the pick 6. Rick, so most of the tackles. Cemetery dude. Alright, yeah, let's move on. We got one more wild card weekend game, you guys. Got the Browns, the divisional rivalry game. Browns and the Steelers, man. So we gotta get into that game right now. So for the industry, we gotta get to that game. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe, man. Let's get into that game. 8:15. Let's get it.